I just wanna win on the low, like you making demands. I said, whoa. I just wanna win on the low, like ask me where I've been. I said, don't, like you making demands. I said, whoa.
He's heating up.
She wanna be friends. I said, no.
He's on fire.
I just wanna win on the low, ask me where I've been. I said, don't know.
Inconceivable.
Demands. I said, whoa. She wanna be friends. I said, no, no. Yeah, whoa. My soul is stuck between dark and the light. It's like playing some musical chairs. They kicked me out, so I started a life, made a bag that was bigger than theirs. I win and I lose and I win and again. I can see why they think that's unfair. We putting the work and we making the beds. To be honest, I don't really share. You rolling with hitters, I don't understand. You killing good people, that wasn't the plan. Robbing the game, comes with your mans. He's selling his soul for a couple of bands. I open his eyes, lifted a hand. As far as you see, this is all in my land. Cause I've been through hell, then I came back. That's the one reason I don't give a damn. Whoa, devil knocked and I buzz him in. This is life where the
I'm
sun
funny
man.
how? I mean,
Pour the
funny
drink,
like I'm a
half dozen
clown
in.
and use
Threw
you.
my head for a sudden spin.
My
Sad
name's
story,
Forrest.
violin.
Forrest Gump.
All these problems start to pile in. All these peasants turn to violence.
He's heating up.
Two-Faced, thought
He's
you
on
had a
fire.
twin. I just wanna win on the low. Ask me where I've been. I said,
You're not
don't.
making this easy on me, boy.
Making demands. I said, whoa. She wanna be friends. I said, no. I just wanna win on the low.
The attacks on me,
Ask me
quite
where I've
frankly,
been.
are
I said,
attacks
don't.
on science.
You making demands. I said, whoa.
Boys have a
She
penis,
wanna be
girls have
friends. I said,
vagina.
no.
And my existence, while grotesque and incomprehensible to you, saves lives.
The more you hate me, the more you will learn.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
This is not about freedom. I'll use my power to get them out of the way. Come on.
I got hairy legs.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Swole.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testicles. Ooh. Welcome everyone to episode 2100 and 79 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and yo hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swolio, back with another episode. And today's episode of the Beastcast is brought to you, is sponsored by Everson K2 Flexing on all you.
Fucking Catalina wine.
Yeah.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
The fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Fam, what is going on? My goodness, it is a late night Swole. If you don't know, it's around 10 p.m. Eastern time. And my goodness gracious, are we going to have an amazing man cast today? Welcome to the show. If you're brand new, let's get that super focus on. We always got to zoom in, make sure we get every single beard fiber right there and fresh. Everyone's looking good today. How we doing, Aaron? El Chuba Nibre. What's going on, Peaceful Bandit? Callum, Frankie. How we doing, Dawn? A beautiful day in North Idaho. Indeed. How we doing, Joe, Mel, Lupe? I thought that for a minute that Papa went to buy milk and cigarettes and he was never coming back. Oh, don't you worry about it. Papa's here. Papa's here. Papa is back. Papa doesn't do milk and Papa doesn't do cigarettes. So he's here and he's never going away. I'm always here for you, baby. We are ready for an amazing Ask Papa Swolio live. If you don't know today's episode, it is a late night. It's a Swole After Dark, and spending today with Grandpapa Swolio. So it was a great day, and we didn't end up getting that Ask the Swolios Q&A today, but we will have an Ask the Swolios with me and Mama Swolio real soon. But he said he sends his regards, and he said, you know what? He said, you know what, Papa, you go do an amazing fucking Q&A-ness. You answer all the fucking Qs, and you give the fam some serious brown eye. What do you think? What do you think?
I'd be the luckiest guy alive if that did it for me.
I mean, am I right? Am I right? Or am I right? So we're going to do it. We're going to answer a lot of questions. We're going to take them. So if you got questions, then I got some anus. Drop it in the comments down below. Hashtag Ask Papa Swole. Let's get those questions going. We will bust the nut, and this is pure knowledge cock today. Tons of questions. So we got a lot from Instagram, and if you have any live, you can use the hashtag Ask Papa Swolio to ask your questions in the comments down below. Let's not waste any time. Let's jump right into it. Let's summon the Falcon. Hold on, I got to get the initial burp. There we go. That was nice. Hold on, Skillo. Show respect. Respect. Hit that like button, share the stream right now, because you know everyone's a Sunday night. No one's doing anything important. Come get your knowledge cock on right now. So here we go. Let's get a drum roll. Let's summon the Falcon. Falcon. It. Goddamn right I did. Very nice.
USA, greatest country in the world.
There you go, Leo. Get your fucking swole privilege on. Drop that hashtag in the comments down below for a chance to win 2 days swole card. Swole privilege in fucking deed. Fam, we got an amazing man cast. Let's get right into it today. Drop it in the comments. Welcome everyone. Come one, come all. Now, of course, we are live in many, many places. Find all the live stream links in the show notes down below. TheDailySwole.com for all those links. And of course, you're ready to join the Swole fam today over there at SwoleNormousX.com, because guess what, fam? Guess what? Tomorrow, we have our accountability meeting. Now, I know you all love the public sleaze cast, but tomorrow we got our private SwoleFam accountability meeting. It's amazing. It's amazing. We have awesome new releases. We got SwoleFam post a live call, 12 noon Eastern time. 12 noon Eastern time. So be there over there, SwoleNormousX.com. All the links and the button to join, all the information, how to get access to the weekly accountability meetings are inside your account. When you log in on your homepage, you'll see that all there at the top. And we have that live call going down tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern time. So if you're not there, I'm going to be very, 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 very fucking pissed off. So you better show up. You better show up, or
go fuck yourself.
Yeah, show up tomorrow. It's going to be great. Not only that, let's get a couple other announcements, get everything out of the way. Remember that a couple days ago on Friday, we had our Swole, our overtime segment for the Daily Swole bonus segment for members. We streamed it privately inside Swole TV and our Telegram. So make sure you go and check out the replay. Episode 2177 overtime was fire. So make sure you go and catch that replay. Also, we got some events coming up. We got to talk about this because it's coming quickly. That's what she said. Ha ha, dun dun, yeah.
Is this a list of things I did to your mom last night?
Swole events on Sunday, May 8th. So that is 2 weeks from today. We have our 6 years of Swole, which means it's been 6 years of the Daily Swole every fucking day. Never missed a day. So this Sunday, May 8th, join us. It's going to be fucking awesome. Not only that, May 15th, we have our P3S3 release. Papa Swolio's signature series will drop for 24 hours in just 21 days because it drops every 100 episodes ever since episode Swole 2K. And we're on 2179. So that means in 21 days, we are having that. So that's in 3 weeks. So in 2 weeks, we have 6 years of Swole. In 3 weeks, we have our P3S3 release. And of course, on Monday, May 30th, Memorial Day, we have our Balls Deep for Summer release party. So it's going to be fucking epic. It's going to be fucking great. It's going to be fire. All right? It's going to be fucking legit. So make sure you are ready for all that. Big month of May. Big month of May. And of course, check out the brand new apparel over there at papaswolio.com. Use code DailySwole for 10% off. Toxic Muscularity is on point. Go and give that a look-see. Use code DailySwole. Save 10%. And get your toxic muscularity on. Fam, let's get into that first question. Let's see what we got here. Scrolling. Callum, let's see what we got here. Callum, Papa Swolio, I'm currently training in Mexico. Lots of Americans here. You guys are fucking class. I've never met a single Biden supporter. Where the hell are they? Well, they're dead. Oh, too soon? Haven't you heard? They vote from beyond the grave. Okay, it's one of those days. America, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. If you don't know, now you know. All right. Too soon? It's okay. We'll wait 2 more years. We'll get some more dead voters, I'm sure. Holly, what's going on? Papa Swolio, besides deadlift, what are some good ways to strengthen the posterior chain muscles? Excellent question. Well, there's a lot of different things. You could do exercises like Nordic curls. You can do glute-focused hyperextensions. You can do kettlebell swings are excellent. Kettlebell swings are one of my favorite exercises for the posterior chain. So that's absolutely phenomenal. I don't know if you do any of those already, but those are excellent. And actually, to be honest, I haven't done deadlifts in a while. Also, in terms of deadlifts, is there a reason why you're asking this question in particular? Do deadlifts bother you? Are you looking for something else besides deadlifts for any other reason? I usually recommend people to look into like hex bar deadlifts. There's different types of deadlifts. And I think one of the problems with, I guess, the fitness industry or just seeing what other people do, because yeah, of course you can load up 5-6 plates and just lift a ton of weights with deadlifts, but that's not really how people lift things off the ground. It's not on an even bar right in front of you. There's all sorts of different things. What's more realistic in most people's situations, if you think about it, what's more realistic? A hex bar. You're picking up groceries, right? You're picking up luggage bags. You're squatting down and you're picking up the weights or the bags to the sides of you. So a hex bar or one of those deadlift bars that kind of curves around the body brings the weight towards more of your center of mass. It puts less stress on your lower back and it allows you to actually really be more functional in a lot of ways. You could do deadlifts with 2 kettlebells, picking them up like suitcase deadlifts. So there's a lot of different ways you can train deadlifts if you don't want to do the standard barbell. And we answer this question a lot. Some people say that it hurts their lower back or it affects them. And I usually say just raise the weights up like a couple inches because some people don't have good hip or ankle or knee mobility and they're not able to grab it all from the same spot. Because some people, the best deadlift physique is long arms and short legs, but not everyone has that. If you have long legs and short arms, it's going to put a lot more stress on your lower back and it might not be ideal to do a standard barbell deadlift. Okay. So there's that. Let's see. Derek, Papa Swolio, do you think it's good to invest in hard assets right now? Not financial advice. It's always a good time. I mean, I guess there's always exceptions, but what assets are you interested in looking into? If you haven't yet tapped into or checked out Bitcoin, I have a link in my description, swanbitcoin.com/Papa Swolio. If you want to learn more, there's a lot of education over there about Bitcoin. So it depends on what you're referring to. Like what in particular? because hard assets are, things that are hedges against inflation are definitely a good decision right now. But a lot of people have a misconception of as to asset prices increasing, which is usually just a factor of the rapid inflation. So it's not necessarily outpacing the inflation that we're dealing with, and or they're not as portable, or they have other downsides. So it depends on if you mean like gold and silver, or you're talking about houses and other things like that. I guess you just you just said that. Yes, I have some Bitcoin. What about gold, silver, and housing? Again, not financial advice. So in terms of buying a house, one of the things that's interesting is, when you look at a house, and a lot of you own your house, and there's nothing wrong with that. Obviously, there's a lot of maintenance. There's taxes. You can't pick up your house and move it with you. You can only sell it. It's only valuable if someone is willing to buy it. You're susceptible to the next housing market crash, which will come. There is going to be a hit in the housing market. It's just a matter of time. That's the problem when you have inflation like this. What goes up is going to come down because there's nothing actually tangible backing what we're dealing with in a fiat environment. So in terms of gold and silver, Bitcoin is often referred to as digital gold, but the ways in today's digital economy or digital environment, in my opinion, again, not financial advice, it is just exceptionally superior to gold in pretty much every single way. Gold is not as divisible. It's certainly not as portable. You're not going to be able to, it's definitely tangible, but it depends on what kind of situation you're in. So you can distribute, you can have a wide portfolio, but usually that is not as efficient as making the most logical or the most appropriate bet. Like if you have the fastest horse in the race or the best horse or the healthiest horse, just spreading your bets around isn't necessarily the best idea. So if anything, I would look to those hard assets, maybe some gold if you're into that kind of thing, but Bitcoin for sure. And it depends on your personal situation and where the house and, what kind of real estate you're purchasing. That's a huge question. And that comes down to a lot of factors. And of course, like I'm just telling you my opinions. I'm not an expert on that, but that's really what I consume like a ton of content about. It's fascinating. So the more and more you learn about Bitcoin, the more you realize like, oh, most people don't understand 2% of what the fuck Bitcoin is. It's the money we've always wanted as a human civilization, and now it's available and people are sleeping on it. Okay, Holly, the warehouse managing job has highlighted a deficiency, and deadlift has highlighted a deficiency. Oh, in your structure, I guess, or your physique or capabilities. And deadlift is so technical, and I've really never done it much. The warehouse managing job has highlighted a deficiency. So in other words, you're lifting a lot of boxes and things like that. Well, that makes sense. Deadlifting is very technical. So that's really mature of you to recognize that. A lot of people think like, oh, I'm lifting something off the ground. But, as El Chuba Libre says, kettlebell swings does wonders for posterior chain. That's really my preference. I mean, Pedro Bulgarian split squats are great. RDLs, Romanian deadlifts are great. Romanian deadlifts are great. Bulgarian split squats are great because posterior chain is just the muscles that run along the back of your body that produce hip extension, which are, hamstrings, glutes, parts of your adductors, your back muscles. So there's a lot that goes into that. So Holly, I would actually really get into the ankle, knee, and hip mobility master classes. I would check those out in those exercises, and you could get into some of those things like hip bridges, kettlebell swings, those types of movements, because, especially with warehouse managing and lifting things, it's not as consistent as a deadlift. So you need to mix things up. So it could be really good for you to do things like farmer's walks. Working with kettlebells is really good for your grip strength as well, and technique and coordination also. So really good question. Really good question. Let's see. Tyler, what up? Hey, brother, just started seeing your content on Instagram. Just wanted to pop in and say thank you for the laughs. Going to get my ass to the gym. Hell yeah, bro. Good for you. Thanks for the shout out. Love it. Love it. Pop in anytime, brother. Yeah, Mel, what happens to Bitcoin if the grid falls? Well, where? It's a great question. I mean, if there's a solar flare, like a lot of things are fucked. A lot of things are fucked. You know, the beautiful thing about Bitcoin is that it's a distributed network and it's completely decentralized. So just because there might be, you know, certain power outages, let's say Texas goes out for whatever reason, you know, issues like there were I think it was last winter. Time flies, so I forget which year it was. But it's decentralized and distributed. So when the power comes back, like the blockchain doesn't stop. Like if the entire Earth, and here's the thing, if the entire Earth goes out and there's like no power and no grid everywhere, like everything around the entire world, I think we have bigger problems. I mean, that's like fucking Armageddon, bro. Like we're going fucking animal mode and people are going to be killing each other for food within like 72 hours. It's going to be it'll be fucking dark. I don't think anyone wants to live through that shit. Just saying. It's a good question. It's a valid question. But I mean, we have to think about like, it's the entire world. If we all go out, it's like, okie dokie. This is like The Walking Dead. You know, I'm cooking a bunch of steak and then I'm probably going to put one in my fucking mouth. I'm going to taste some steel after that, I think. We'll have a big old cookout at Papa Swolio's place and then see you later. Yeah. No, but it's good. Like you have to I mean, the vulnerabilities are always there. I mean, gold's not going to help you in that case either. Like who cares about fucking gold? Like it's always going to be a barter economy. When it comes down to that, seriously, if you have everything going out, it's going to be food and water. It's going to be water first. Water, food. Like it sounds dark, but it's always a possibility. It's always been a possibility. It always has been, always will be. And the thing is, you hear like major events and major issues and stuff that goes throughout history. We're here for what? 70, 80, 90 years. So it's very easy for us to kind of like, slip through and not really be in an area where there's any major earthquakes or meteors or something. I mean, we might have a major meteor that wipes out civilization in 1,000 years. We're not going to be around. And 1,000 years in Earth time or in space time, it's fucking nothing. So, you know, if you look at like the entire length of the history of the Earth and everything, like as how we judge time, you know, for us, it's far in the future, but on the scale of things, it's right around the corner. So, yeah, but honestly, you should have water. You should have water and you should have food and all these different things. Like if the entire grid goes out and like, you can't eat Bitcoin, you can't eat gold either. Like you're going to need like survival. You need guns, ammo, you need water, food, you know, things that you can take care of your family and those you care about. So yeah, it's going to be things that it's going to be barter. It'll go back to barter really quick. And it's all about what you can defend too. All right. Shit got dark real quick, right? Shit got dark real quick, but it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Shit got fucking dark. I like it. Let's see. Pedro, have you begun reassembling the Swole card wall? I have indeed, good sir. I have. I didn't get to anything today because Grandpapa Swolio was in town. But it's actually a lot more than what it looks like here. I thought about like, hey, I can just do the wall down here because it's what's on the screen. But that's not how Papa Swolio rolls. Like I have it all the way up here. For me, it's about, oh, this entire wall is going to have cards. So I don't care like what it looks like. We're going to have fucking cards. So I'm doing it right. I'm making sure it's going to be good. It's going to be fucking on point. And I certainly have been reassembling. It's coming together. Coming together. Oh, fucking, let's go. Let's go. Come on, fam. Let's go.
I gave it a 10. A 10. A fucking 10.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Oh, righty then. ABCD 0908. Papa Swolio, how can I get rid of cellulite if I already do weightlifting? Papa Swolio. Well, I think, I mean, it's a tough one. what's your nutrition like? What's your sleep like? What's your personal situation? What's your age? What's your experience with all these different things, all these other habits? Sometimes it probably could be some genetics too. Like, once you have cellulite, how can you reverse that or undo that? I know there's some other therapies and things that people do. There's other kind of cosmetic things that some people do for cellulite, but the best thing to do is, continue with your weightlifting, build muscle, eat properly, lower inflammation, get better sleep, cold therapy, sauna, these types of things can help. Anyone else that has experience in different things, but, the best thing that you can do is to take the best care of your body that you can, and the chips will fall where they may. So like if we all do the same exact thing, we're all going to look different no matter what. Like if we all have the same lifting program, we eat the same fucking things, we all do sauna and cold plunge, and we all do like all these things we talk about all the time. If we all do them the same exact way, same time, we're all still going to look different. So, some people, like I have some stretch marks, a lot of you have stretch marks, and some people are going to have cellulite. It also depends on if you're like 25 or you're 75. Like there's a big difference in, compounded experience and exposure to certain, aspects of, what your body goes through over time. So any other additional content on that you can drop. Oh, I got an 8 out of 10. Joe, a 9.5. Cerny, a 9. Chubra. A Chuba. 5 out of 7. Pedro, a 9 out of 10. I'll take it. Wax, I like rusty spoons. Well, so
I like to caress rusty spoons.
All right. Hashtag Swole privilege for a chance to win today's Swole code. All right, make sure you share the stream. Papa Swolio and the fam are swinging some knowledge cock. We're doing a Swole After Dark, Red White Swole Sunday Funday Q&A. Drop your questions in the comments down below. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. And like we say all the time, you got some questions, I got some fucking anus for you. The Q&A-ness, the Sunday Funday Q&A-ness. All right, we got a question here from Young Okiman. Aokiman. How to increase bench press? How increase bench press? Well, you do more of it. Oh, you like that? Okay. All right. There's different ways you can do to increase your bench press. First, you need good form. Everyone's going to have their strength. I don't know if you're doing flat bench or incline bench or using dumbbells or a barbell. Personally, I prefer dumbbells, or I have one of those football bars that has a spot, like a cutout for the neck where you have like angled handles. So you really get that proper angle. A lot of people keep their elbows flared too high. You want to bring your elbows down a little bit more, like 45 degrees. You'll get a lot more stretch on your pecs. A lot of other assisting movements can be very beneficial for bench press, making sure that your lower trapezius, your rhomboids, your posterior rotator cuff they're strong. So you could do dead hangs, you could do scapular depressions. You could also do chest dips and exercises like that to hit the muscles in different ways. So don't forget, increasing your bench press is not just only doing bench press. There's a lot of other assisting movements that you can do. And also depends on where you're at. Like how long have you been training, what your nutrition is like, because you could have good form, you could train regularly, but if your nutrition and sleep is shit, then you're not repairing the muscles and you're not going to really be increasing your bench press or being as successful as you could be with that. Okay, let's see here. Tiff ABC, hey Papa, I like lifting barefoot. Do you think this is safe? Fuck yeah, I do. I do it all the time. Right now, I got no shoes on. I'm barefoot right now. And no, I'm not going to show you my feet, everyone. No, fuck you. No, fuck you. Fuck off. I'm not showing you my feet. Remember that person that was like, show us your feet? I'm like, no, I'm not going to show you my feet. Oh, come on, man. I want to see something. No, it's not weird. It's not a weird thing. I just want to see something on your feet. Yeah, no, it is fucking weird. Yeah, no, it is fucking weird. Not you, Tiff, but yeah, you guys remember. I forget what episode that was. Was it like a year or two ago? Yeah, fuck that guy. Are you still here, that guy? I don't think that guy is still here. If that guy is still here, fuck that guy. I wake up in the middle of the night, sweating. I feel like he's looking and sniffing my toes. That was weird. Who is here? Who remembers that? Who here right now remembers that? I think some of you were here. It probably wasn't as long ago as I think it was, but I think it was. I think it was still at the other place. Wasn't it over a year ago? All right, Phoenix, Papa Swole. I heard brown rice has trace levels of Roundup. I'm assuming you're talking like glyphosate. So do you prefer white or brown rice? I only eat white rice. Brown rice tastes like sand dog shit. Plus it's got levels of arsenic. It's really hard to digest. Brown rice is, in my opinion, it's fucking garbage. White rice is fine. In limited quantities. I don't eat a ton of it. I had a little bit tonight. I've been feeling better, actually, having some white rice than sweet potatoes. I've just been having a little white rice, but I primarily have meat and fruit. You can get raw honey, and raw honey can have glyphosate on it because you might have the bees, depending on where they come from. They might be flying around and getting access to other farms and other flowers. Depends on where the honey is actually taken from. But white rice, you can wash your white rice before you make it, or just eat other things. Have some sweet potatoes or just have some fruit instead. I hate brown rice. It tastes like sand. I don't feel like eating rocks. No, thank you. Derek, have you ever tried Zero shoes? You mean Xero. I can be barefoot all the time. Yeah, did I ignore the barefoot? I'll get back to that question, Tiff. I have a pair of Zero shoes. My feet actually kind of have outgrown them because I've been just barefoot all the time, so they still feel a little bit tight. But Zero shoes is a good company. Vivo Barefoot, those are both good companies, and Vibram, all good selections. Find what works best for you. And Tiff, going back to your question, yes, it's very safe. It's very safe, but you have to ease into that because if you never go barefoot and then all of a sudden you start squatting heavy and doing stuff, don't forget when you're wearing shoes, they're like foot coffins. They actually they form your feet improperly. And they provide artificial support, and they throw off your posture. So when you're elevating your heels, it throws your entire body off kilter. And a lot of you know if you elevate your heels for squats because you're trying to target more your quads, right, and your knees, that's beneficial. And people use lifting shoes because it takes more pressure off the gastrocnemius and the calf complex with the soleus, the triceps surae. So it takes pressure off the calf complex and immobility in the ankles. By elevating your heels with platform shoes, you're able to stay more upright and it's less stressful in your lower back. Or you can just get better dorsiflexion and you won't have to do the same kind of thing with lifting shoes. So lifting barefoot is fine, but if you go from wearing shoes your entire life and you have weakened feet, foot structure, weakened bones, and weakened ligaments and tendons, then all of a sudden you go do everything barefoot, you can easily get overuse injuries. And it takes a long time to progress, just because it takes a long time for your feet to experience all those new stresses, because technically your entire life, you're not supposed to be wearing shoes. So that's supposed to be slowly accumulating that kind of stress and strength over decades. So going from like, hey, you've never been, let's say, really barefoot for 30 years, and all of a sudden you take your shoes off and start crushing and jumping around on it, you're going to have tendonitis. You're going to have, issues in your toe joints, like your tarsophalangeal joints. You're going to have a lot of issues. Or Achilles tendonitis, because all of a sudden your heel is actually at a zero drop and it usually is elevated. So now you're putting a lot of pressure on your Achilles tendon and you're doing jump rope barefoot. You can really overdo it. So if you go from zero or going from wearing shoes and all of a sudden go right to Zero shoes and start doing a ton of stuff, most of these barefoot companies will tell you to ease into it because you don't have the same kind of structure and development in your feet like any other muscle. Let's see. Annika Skulanda. Papa Swole, I have a year to cut back fat in my diet for the next nationals to reduce the chesticles for a pro swimsuit. Do I slowly cut back on fat or all of my food intakes? No chesticles.
Lieutenant Dan.
No chesticles, Annika. How dare you?
How dare you?
Greta's jealous because she has no chesticles. A year to cut back fat in my diet. So your tatters are too big for a pro swimsuit? Congratulations. Do I slowly cut back on fat or all of my food intakes? Well, how do you mean? Like, why are you cutting back fat in your diet? What does that have to do with it? Like, cutting back fat is going to shrink your titties? Mama Swolio. I mean, I think it comes down to all the other food you're eating, because Mama Swolio, we talk about this a lot. She is eating very similar, pretty much the same stuff that I'm eating. And she went down like 2 or 3 cup sizes. Like, she shrank, but all inflammation in her body, her face, everything. She looks fucking fantastic. She looks exactly the way she was meant to be. perfectly natural. It's beautiful. She looks amazing. I'm not sure what the rest of your nutrition is like, but I don't. You're gonna try to shrink your nips. Well, not your nips, but more details, please. Dawn, I remember it. You guys remember it? Annika, you remember it? Yeah, you guys remember it? Fucking Jen, everyone's like, I remember that. Yeah, this guy wanted to see my fucking feet. What episode? Yeah, my Blackfoot. My feet are gross, man. I've been soaking my feet because I actually get like these little fissures, like on the heels, kind of get like a little split because I'm just outside all the time. So I have to I soak them and I have to sand them a little bit if I'm not careful. So I soak them regularly. Mama Swolio makes me do it, but she saved it because when I first started being out here barefoot outside all the time, it was brutal. I'm just outside all the time. My feet were all jacked up. She's like, you need a pedicure. I'm like, I don't give a shit. But they look fine. This is like my toenails. Like I have like dirt under my toenails and like it just doesn't come out. It's like stained. I'm going to have like some Vietnamese woman be like mumbling to like someone else next to her when she's doing my toes. Yeah. These American white boys on nasty beaches. All right. Where are we? What's going on right now? Let's see. Your skin tone is so perfectly toned. My skin tone is perfectly toned. I'm toned. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, B. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Commenting on my skin tone. You all are, I need to get that. I still need to get that. Aw. Who said that in the Telegram chat? Was that Peter? Yeah. Why you have no boyfriend? Why you not have no boyfriend? Don't let the camera slip down there to expose your toes. The foot pervert may still be out there waiting. Well, I thought about having a sack cam. Because I thought about getting one more, because I have another camera I'm going to set up for like a back angle. I thought about setting it down here and like getting like a fake pair of nuts and just hanging out my shorts and just going right to a sack cam. I still might do a sack cam and just literally have like a salty sack and literally have a camera just show like a bag of salt, just a salty sack, and just get a nice sack, like a burlap sack, and put salt in it. Just have a salty sack sitting there. Let's head on over to the sack cam. Just take it all over and like everyone can be like, oh, sack cam. So I still might do that. I shouldn't have given it away, but it sounds like everyone's like, oh, that's for sure. So we'll probably do that. Put my nuts in your drum set. Probably
I'm
gonna
do that.
Put my nutsack on your drum set.
Yeah. One strangely, it's always, one's always larger. Am I right? Gentlemen, am I right? One's always larger. Am I right? And ladies, don't act like one titty's not bigger than the other. I mean, come on. It's America, baby. It's not like it's nature or anything. It's America. Only in America we have uneven boobies. No, but you know it's true. Okay. We're still live, right? Okay, cool. Just like titties. Where are we here? This is the Sunday Fun Day Q&A. I'm telling you, Swole After Dark gets out of control. I am telling you. I'm telling you. This is epic. Lacey in the Telegram chat says, one of my first commercial gym memories was old man balls hanging out of his shorts on the bench. Ooh, that's a rough one.
You're not making this easy on me, boy.
There's a great driving while gaining. I don't know what the title of it is. There's a great one where I was raging about fucking old man balls in the locker room. Now, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. We can talk about it. Let's talk about it. I don't know what it is about like 70 plus old men in a gym locker room with one leg up on, like they're both facing each other, like with one leg up, like just kind of like leaning like, so you know what I did today, Bob? Whatever. But just hanging down, just like full blown just sack out there. Just full blown sack. I remember in the drive while gaining, it was like the little head of the dick is just like resting like you can almost not see that they have a dick because it's just kind of like sitting right on top of like the bush. And I said it was like a soldier's helmet, like a nom, just like fucking sitting out there like ding, 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 like a fucking sniper. It's like, what are you doing in there, bro? Like, what are you dangling? It's just literally like a fucking Brillo pad. What in the actual fuck? And I walked in. It was like that one day I just raged because I walked into the locker room. I just walked right into it. It was so unnecessary. Like, it didn't have to be this way. It really didn't. I just wanted to go to the gym. I just wanted to like fucking get my pump on. You walk in, it's like, holy shit. And they're both talking about, ironically, like mowing the lawn or like yard work. It's like, yeah, it's not the only thing you got to work on. It's not the only weeds that need whacking, for fuck's sake. Yeah, you know what? We always talk about the dudes. Let's talk about saggy titties. So, Jen, what I don't miss about being at 24 Hour Fitness is walking in on old lady saggy titties in the locker rooms. Oh my God. Yeah.
Matt Damon.
Yeah. And I'm telling you what. I'll tell you what, Bobby. That's a little tick in the pro column for a home gym. If you ever second guessed a home gym, you haven't walked into some 75, 80-year-olds hanging dong, just blow drying their sack, like getting up to like the freaking Dyson, like the hand cleaner, just like fucking putting their sack in it, airing it out. You don't appreciate a home gym until you see that and you're like, yeah, that's about that. That's about enough of that. Okay. Let's see. We got some fucking garbage questions here. Dargon 04416. How come the shitty questions always usually have like a shitty screen name? Dargon 04416. Just put your zip code there. All right, I'm trolling. Don't leave hate on this person. I love you, Dargon. I told my mom about us. Best exercise to burn fat. Oh, come on. Yeah, I have to, bro. I'm not trying to put you on blast, but I have to. You're Matt Damon. Give you a Mr. Strickland.
Mr. Strickland.
One for the road. There's no best exercise to burn fat. There is no best exercise to burn fat. Get yourself some elimination diet. Get yourself some beef and some organ meats. Learn more, SwoleNumberSex.com. Check out our blog. Speaking of Drive Mall Gainings, go and check out Overtime 2177 inside Swole TV. Go check it out if you missed it. Over there, join the fam, SwoleNumberSex.com. Shameless plug, because it's fucking awesome. We went over two fucking Drive Mall Gainings on Friday. Some of you were saying that you watched them more than once, go back and check out that Overtime segment. It's fire. Those Drive Mall Gainings are fucking lit. It's time to bring DWG back. Joe, fuck yourself. God damn it. Have you guys seen the videos on TikTok or Instagram about intermittent fasting? I'm going hard on intermittent fasting. I'm starting to go hard. I'm going after it now. I've always gone after it. It's like skipping breakfast is not going to fucking change your goddamn life. You're still eating shit. You're just eating shit with an 8-hour window. Let me shrink that eating window. Let me just eat shit in fucking 8 hours. Oh, it's better than eating shit for 12 fucking hours, I suppose. God damn. It's like, well, I lose weight because, you don't have as much time to stuff your fat face. Yeah, cool. I only can eat 2 bags of Cheetos. I don't have time to eat more. Yeah, it wasn't you, Pedro, but you wanted to. And that's all that matters. It's the thought that counts. I knew you were thinking it. Cody Mindel. Papa Swole, how low can I go? How low can you go? How low can I go on my calorie deficit? I'm currently 6 foot 2 inches, 220 pounds, eating 1900 calories with cardio. You can go on the Auschwitz diet, but that ain't going to work too well. All right. Okay. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's extreme. That's the extreme elimination. Just starve yourself. Don't do it. I'm currently 6'2". You're 6'2", 220 pounds, eating 1900 calories with cardio. Fuck your cardio. Are you lifting weights, Cody? 1,900 calories for a grown ass man. You're 6'2". There's no fucking way you should be eating 1,900 calories. So let's talk about this. 1,900 calories. I mean, Cody's not here right now. This is from Instagram, but let me just put this out there because maybe Cody listens to the Mancast. What does that mean? What are you eating? It's not just the calories. Are you eating enough protein? What are in those 1,900 calories? Everyone pay the fuck attention because this is going to answer some questions. This is some salty sack. Brace yourself. Anchor yourself. Like the weatherman in a hurricane. Just like be there like, shh, weather the fucking storm. The guy's just like walking casually in the background. Like, what's this weather guy doing? It's going to rain. No, it's a fucking salty sack busting goddamn nuts everywhere. Knowledge cock is just loose. On the fucking loose. The goose is loose. 6'2", 1,900 calories. What are you consuming? How are you eating 1,900 calories? Like, where's your taint at, bro? That taint has got to be really tiny. Tiny taint? Tiny taint, Cody? You need some protein, man. You need a lot of fucking food. You need to be lifting some goddamn weights. With cardio, fuck cardio. 6'2", 220. Like, are you trying to shred or something? Dude, 6'2", 220 is perfect if you're building muscle. That's a really good, that's like a really good weight to be lean and muscular, don't you think? Like 6'2", 220, like muscular, that's a nice frame. That would be a nice frame. You probably still, like, you'd be fucking muscular. That's great, bro. Lifting heavy weights, man. Lifting heavy weights. How low can I go? You're already too low, in my opinion. If you're a 6'2" dude, you need to be eating plenty of protein, I don't know, 0.8 grams per pound of body weight or thereabouts, up to a gram per pound. Like, you have to find that right range for you, but you need to be eating plenty of protein, do an elimination diet, cut out a lot of the bullshit. Cody's not here right now, so I'm just going to go out on a limb here. I'm sure the 1,900 calories are probably insufficient nutrient density. I doubt you're eating organ meats and all that kind of stuff that we do, elimination and eating garbage food. Not lifting enough weights. You mentioned cardio. I don't care about that. Believe it or not, I don't care about that. That's a little icing on the cake. If you want to change your physique, that's not the most important thing. And yeah, we need more context, but man, 1,900 calories. Maybe if you're like a 14-year-old high school girl that plays volleyball or something. 1,900 calories. You're a grown-ass man, Cody. Get that shit going. Come on now. Look, if you just do cardio, guess what you're going to look like? You're going to look like someone who just does cardio. Am I right? Hold on. Do you want to look like someone who just does cardio? So guess what you have to do? Don't only do cardio. I'm not saying cardio is bad. You get cardiovascular benefits from many things, from mace bell, from kettlebells, from sled work. You can go and do sprints, but doing cardio, that sounds like you're on a treadmill or on a fucking elliptical. Vomit. Salads and chicken more than, fuck it. Those chicken salad can literally cluck off, bro. Cluck all the way off. All right, Kadir Kirks Ak. I literally pronounced that correctly too. Papa Swolio, is changing workouts better for different muscles to grow? Yeah. I don't think you asked the question that you really wanted to ask. Maybe it's, I'm assuming there's a language barrier, but maybe you meant is changing your workouts up. If it's changing your workout up important to stimulate muscle growth? Maybe that's what you meant to ask. And yes, to a point, but you should master the basics. A lot of people change and do random exercises all the time, and they don't develop any mastery or progressive overload. You don't need a ton of variety to build muscle to get results. But yes, you should train all the muscles evenly, proportionately. You should train properly, practice mobility, but you don't need to be mixing up all the exercise all the time. You should master the fundamentals. Like the basic lifts, like, when it comes to, for example, when it comes to like a chest exercise, like, okay, you could bench press. Okay, well, what does your chest do? It's all about the muscle fibers, like where the pectorals do. It's like, okay, they pull the arm forward, right? They pull like a horizontal adduction, okay? They also do, different fibers, different things. You'll have some shoulder flexion, right? You'll also have, so you have different things, internal rotation. So you need to train your muscles and train those fibers appropriately. So you're doing a press with a bar or with dumbbells or with bands, but it's still a press. Like you're bringing your arms like this. You could bend your elbows. You're going like this, but you're bringing, it's your humerus. It's not your forearm. Like you can hold your hand like this. You can go like this, but it's just your humerus. Like the pectoralis major inserts onto the bicipital groove of or intertubercular groove of the humerus, and it'll pull it across. All right. Pull it across the body. So you need that stress to be appropriate. So the medium in which you do that, whether it's chains or bands or kettlebells or performing that movement, is important. So understanding, the subtle mix-up is important, but if you want to build muscle, you want to provide the proper overload, generally between 8 and 15 repetitions, and, the exact protocol, that's variety. Like using a band versus a dumbbell, that's a big difference, because a band will have like progressive overload, or, the more you stretch the band, the more the resistance, versus a dumbbell, which is only vertical. Depends on what arc you choose. So it depends on where you have it. Form is important. So it depends. Chick Singer, maybe you have 41 viewers because you're kind of a dick. Oh my God. I do have a dick and you can fucking suck it. Oh, I don't care. I do only have 41 viewers. Yeah, there's not a lot of people in the live stream because it's impromptu and I'm censored on these platforms. You don't have to watch. You're watching someone that you don't like. That's a very strange thing to do in your free time. I love trolls. It's so fun. Let's see. Pedro, 2,500 to 2,800 calories, 5'9", 205. So is that what is that like responding to a different question of like someone, like what the average or what you should be doing to maintain or to grow? Or what you do? I think I missed that. It was Susan. It was Susan. This isn't like the podcast here. Look, the podcast, the live streams are impromptu. So you have to have the ability to show up live. It's a text. It's fucking Sunday at 11 o'clock at night. So I'm not expecting everyone to be available. And for the 20, 25,000 or whatever, 1,000 subscribers or all these other platforms, they don't distribute. This fucking podcast got banned from TikTok 3 times. It got banned from Instagram completely. Most people either you watch it live or you listen to it. The people that are here, you're the important ones. You're the important people. You're able to make it live. It doesn't matter. I've done, just for context, because we're coming up, I announced, right, 6 years of Swole. I have done so many podcasts with 0 viewers. I've done so many podcasts with 0 viewers. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If it goes to 0, it goes to 0. If it goes to 1, it goes to 1. We get thousands of downloads. Like that's either you can catch it live or you listen or watch it later. Like people watch it afterwards or they'll listen afterwards. It's fine. It's fine. There you go. There you go. It's okay. It's okay, fam. It's all right. It's all right. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Some anonymous account. Who cares? It's fun. It's fun. I love it. Bring it. Fucking bring it. You know what? I mean, like we don't get enough trolls. We don't have enough trolls. It's shocking. It's shocking that people don't show up more and talk shit. Every once in a while, it's fun. You know why? It's because most people aren't so fucking stupid to actually show up live and like share hate. Like some people actually have something better to do. It's like, I hate this guy. Let me watch him. Let me comment. Thanks for the engagement. Appreciate it. It's awesome. It's awesome. I love it. I love 40 people, 100 people, 5 people. I fucking love it. I love the live stream. I love the live stream. It's a serendipity of catching a Q&A-ness. Let's see, Joe, I don't really keep track of my calorie intake. I just lift and eat meat. Fuck yeah, bro. Let's get some. She's jealous of the beard. I'm jealous of her underbeard. That thing is intense. Let me tell you. Need the weed whacker for that one. All right. Zakat Pat. Papa Swolio, cheat day or cheat meal? Neither for me. We talk about this a lot. I don't believe in either. You eat what you make your choices, and that's that. I think if you go into something thinking like, I'm going to have a cheat day, why are you literally focusing on trashing your body? I'm going to have a cheat meal. Why are you planning on trashing your body? If you make a choice, like if I'm like, I feel like having a glass of whiskey. I'm an adult. I'm a fucking man. I'm going to do what I want, but I'm not going to try to make an excuse or justify it as if it's like part of my programming. This is something that I'm doing and it's a cheat day. So I'm not trying to justify things. If you want to eat shit, then fucking eat shit, but you're going to have the consequences either on the toilet or with diabetes or with terrible bad habits or cascade or poor sleep or the night sweats. A lot of you have done that. You've done elimination diet. You've been eating healthy and you like thought like, hey, I'll just have a little piece of cake at like, my son's friend's birthday, whatever. Fuck it. They hand it to me. I'll have a little bit. And then you're on the shitter all night. You had a migraine. You felt like crap. And you're like, my God, that's a terrible decision. Well, you live and learn and you keep on moving forward. But I'm not sitting here like, how can I trash my body today? Let me have a day where I just eat fucking garbage. The better you eat, when I say the better, the more you focus on your optimal nutrition, the more you can't even fathom eating garbage. I'm telling you, Mama Swolio and I were having dinner tonight and I was using an example. I'm like, how about this? Tomorrow we go and we get Burger King. Then we go and we get Dairy Queen. And then we go after, and her face was like, it just fucking melted. It's like the thought of it just makes me nauseous thinking about it. But a lot of people look at that as like, okay, well, if you keep one foot in and you're always kind of having a cheat meal, you're eating garbage once a week. Yeah, it's still going to taste quote unquote good because that's how it's designed to taste. You're still an addict. You're still an addict. You haven't like fucking pulled that shit out. You haven't like extricated that from your life. You're still engaged with that. You're addicted. And you don't really know it because people don't like the term like I'm addicted. It's like, well, you fucking are. I used to be addicted to Sour Patch Kids. Yeah. I used to eat that shit all the fucking time. And there's proof of it all over the internet. And I leave it up there because it's true. I know from personal fucking experience. So stop justifying your bad habits and attack them. Jake, I too plan my failure. Yeah. It's like, you're going to look, you're going to try to be successful as much as you can. You're still going to fucking fail. So why actively try to fail? Like it's going to happen many times anyway. So let's not make it easier, right? Swole Confessions. Tiff ABC, Papa, I have another question. Lay it on me. Any recommendations on what type of organ meat to try for the first time and how to prepare it? I recommend some grass-fed and finished beef liver. That is going to be one of the best things that you can add to your nutrition. How to prepare it? Well, if you are me, I eat it raw. If you are not me and you're like, what in the actual fuck? You can cook it lightly, very lightly. We have recipes inside Swolenormous X, or you can just Google it. Like you don't want to overcook liver very, very lightly. Because if you overcook it, have fun with that shoe leather, but you only need a couple ounces. A couple ounces will last you a couple days, depending if it's your first time, just a little bit. You can have a couple ounces a day, no problem, but I would ease into it, see how you feel. But liver is amazing. When I have some raw liver, it's like a jolt of energy. It's fucking amazing. Liver. Ooh, Joe, I used to be addicted to bottle caps candy. Ooh. Papa Swolio's favorite 80s? What was that 80s movie Stand and Deliver? All right, let's see what we got here. Habs fan 91. Fastest way to cut. Okay, here we go. Okay. Pay attention. We'll be wrapping up in a couple moments, all right? Fastest way to cut. When you get a question like this, I know that nothing else is getting done properly. There is no fastest way to cut. You're trying to lose some extra fat. I guarantee you this person's not eating properly. Guarantee they're not sleeping well. Like the 7 pillars are completely a wash. There is no, anytime you ask for the fastest way, it just sounds like you're trying to look for a shortcut, which is just, I'm not going to address the question. Let's see. Zeke Dion, diet tips to stay consistent and stop cravings. Well, you have to, it's like a poison. It's like a snake bite. You have to suck out the poison. You have to get rid of this poison around you. You know, we talk about community, pillar number 1, community. You have to suck out the poisonous people in your life. You have to suck out the poisonous crap in your life. Community, pillar number 1, is your environment, the people and the things that you surround yourself with. You have to suck these things out. They're a fucking poison. They're a fucking plague. I have a Swole card on the wall. And it says on the wall, it's about people. It's one of the 48 laws of power. Infection, avoid the unhappy and the unlucky. Get rid of shit that's negative in your life. Get rid of the fucking people. Get rid of the nonsense that distracts you. Get it all out. Get it out of your fucking house. Get rid of all these garbage foods. Stop eating inflammatory foods. Get better sleep. Start really plugging in and testing what foods work best for your body. Drink plenty of water. Get some more sleep so you're not staying up late and your body's craving sugar because you really should be in fucking bed sleeping. A lot of these diet tips that you're looking for, Zeke, are not dietary. Get the garbage out of your house. All right. You're back. Susan. Susan's back. All right. I love liver, but I can't imagine doing it raw, and I clearly don't know how to cook it. Blech. Thankfully, I know where to get it cooked beautifully. All right. Nice. Raw is good. And you don't need that much. You don't need that much. Have a couple ounces. Like what we do is we have it cut up. So Mama Swolio cuts it up, and we put it in mason jars, and we have like a couple already cut up, like in a deep freezer. You take it out, thaw it. You know, take out a couple ounces, it thaws out a little bit, chew it, wash it down with water. I'm not sitting there like, I'm chewing it, swallowing it, and getting on with my day. It's like a multivitamin. It's nature's multivitamin. It's amazing. Now you love carrots. Jewel, I am going to...
How about I send you a hobo's dick cheese?
If I could snap my fingers like Thanos and just remove carrots from the earth, I would. Sorry, bunny rabbits. You don't have enough fat on your bodies anyway. We don't need bunnies either. We don't. They don't lay eggs, so shut up. And they don't have enough fat to be worthwhile. So, rabbit starvation. This is worthless. You don't need carrots, you don't need rabbits. Done. Done. Get Papa the dirt sticks. Fuck that shit. Fucking carrots. Rabbits like kale more than carrots. That's great. That's great. That's great. Rabbits can eat the poison. Let them. Maybe that's why if you only eat rabbits, you'll die. Because it doesn't have enough fat on them. Maybe. They eat kale. No wonder a rabbit tastes like... No wonder rabbit's not sufficient. They eat kale. No, rabbit starvation. You can't survive on just rabbits. Let's see. Jess Lee Bezos. Holy shit. Do we have a tycoon heir in our midst? Papa Swolio, how can I overcome depression from failed relationships and get into the gym to find a new girl?
He's heating up!
Let me stretch a little bit. How about stop wallowing in self-pity and just get into the fucking gym? How about that shit? Stop being a bitch. Get back in the gym. You got this, Jess Lee. You got it, bro. Fill your own cup, bro. Focus on meditation, taking care of yourself. Trust me, challenging yourself in the gym is one of the most amazing undertakings you can accomplish. It's just a constant journey. It's a constant struggle. It's awesome. Get into the fucking gym. In other words, you're thinking about it backwards. you're thinking about backwards. How can I overcome depression from failed relationships and get into the gym to find the new girl? Wrong. Go get some sun in your nips too. Get some sun, eat some better food, make sure you're getting quality sleep. Check out the 7 pillars, join the fam, SwoleNormousX.com. You know, it's up to you. You don't have to, but check out the podcast, listen to our episodes, do some Google searches, check out our shit, elimination diet, all that stuff. Get into the gym. Get into that. You have it backwards. Get into that first. All right, there you go. All right. What else we got? What else we got? We got a couple more. I think we're good. Very nice. Very nice day today. It was awesome. All right, before we give away today's Swole card, because we do have an amazing Swole card, check it out. Hashtag Swole Privilege. A reminder that tomorrow, and yes, tomorrow, we'll make gains tomorrow. Yeah, a little Swole Annie. All right, check it out. New releases tomorrow. SwoleFam accountability meeting, 12 noon Eastern time, Monday, April the 25th. And I'll see you there, beaches. So you could join the fam today, SwoleNormousX.com. Reminder, I will text you, I will alert you. We'll have a button and everything to join on your homepage. But tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern time, we got a live call. Don't miss out on that. It's going to be fucking awesome. And of course, we'll be back here on Tuesday for the next episode of the Sleaze stream. All right. We will be back here on Tuesday for episode 20 Schwam, 80 Schwam. And it's going to be fucking awesome because fam, it's fucking Tainty Tuesday. It's Tainty Tuesday on Tuesday. It's going to be great.
What the hell kind of country is this where I can only hate a man if he's white?
It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. All right. On Tuesday. It's going to be awesome tomorrow. It's going to be awesome on Tuesday. I can't believe April's almost over. Fucking 6 or some more days. Crazy. This fucking time is flying. Episode 2179 today. All right. So tomorrow, accountability meeting. You can join the fam, SwoleNormousX.com, and learn more, and definitely share the podcast because there's no one watching live. All of you are watching live. I love every single one of you. And thank you so much for being here and supporting the show and showing up live. I know it's a late evening, Swole. But tomorrow we're back on it, and Tainted Tuesday is going to be fucking lit. It's going to be fucking lit. The content that we're planning for the next couple, it's fire. I can't fucking wait. Oh yeah, it's gonna be May. It's gonna be May real soon. It's gonna be May real soon. All right, so we'll see you tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern time. All right, so let's give away this fucking Swole card. All right, here we go. Swole Privilege. Are you ready, fam? Here we go. Drum roll, Falcon. Oh, yeah, Swole Privilege. Let's fucking go. Come on, let's go. Swole Privilege. We got a winner. Lilypad 93. Congratulations. Lilypad, congratulations. That is fucking amazing.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Oh my God, Lilypad, congratulations. Everyone say congratulations, Lily. You hath won some Swole Privilege, and it's fucking amazing. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com, Swole card 20 Schwam 79 in the subject and your mailing address in the body of the email, and we'll send that to you right away. All right, let's fucking nut this beach. Falcon, take us away. We got some piano cock coming up. Don't you forget about that. Don't you worry. I feel like today I feel like I got this. We're going to keep the streak going. I'm going to hit every key on the money. If you got a soundboard request, now is the fucking time. You got a soundboard request? Let's fucking go.
Chlorophyll.
Drop in the live chat. I got you, fam.
I arrived in America's airport with clothing, US dollars, and a jar of gypsy tears to protect me from AIDS.
My name is Greg. Could you milk me? Fucking people. I am the danger.
This is Marjorie Stewart Baxter.
Loud!
You got it, kid. Thanks for being here. I appreciate the patience. Those of you, some of you thought that Papa wasn't coming back. Oh, I'm coming back. We don't miss a day. We don't miss a day. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that.
As you can see, my nipples have been removed from my body. Where they are, I don't know.
Fucking nailed it. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Papa goes out for milk and cigarettes, but he always comes back. He went out for bacon and some grass-fed beef liver.
First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face!
Oh, baby.
What are you looking at, butthead?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
No mercy. No hands. How's he doing it? Fuck yeah, I did it. We did it. We did it again. Piano cock. Piano cock is undefeated. Undefeated. Absolutely undefeated. Just like this. Oh my God. That was a lot. I see you, fam. I see you, Peter, Lacey, everyone inside the Telegram chat. What up, fam? Everyone, tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern Time accountability meeting. See you there. SwoleNormusX.com. Share the stream. Share the Mancast. A lot of, actually, to be honest, I think we went over a lot of good questions. It was a great rant. It was a great episode. A lot of good questions that kind of might cut to the chase. So share this episode with your friends and, yeah, apologize when you send it to them. Like, I'm sorry, but like, you should check out this episode. So sorry. And do that right away. So check out all the links down below, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Leave us a review. If you have not done so, please, it helps a ton. That's probably the best thing that you can do is to leave a review, and also share the stream. Share, spread the seed, spread the Swole seed far and wide. Just fucking spread it. Share. Every time you're sharing, you're like, just do it. Just do it. Do it. Do it. And we'll see you tomorrow, 12 noon. Of course, for the accountability meet, and tomorrow and Tuesday back here for 2180 Schwam. So peace, McGee's, deuce, Magoose, your boy Papa Swolio. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like...
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, chill. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. Our topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons out closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollies.